So next we will see that what is problem analysis. Problems and opportunities are just the flip sides of the same coin. Your problem is basically my opportunity. The user will define the problem, and the development team has to make a detailed analysis of that particular problem in order to identify the set of opportunities. Those opportunities that we can adopt in order to build a specific solution that must be effective. So we are going to say that problems and opportunities are just the flip sides of the same coin. Means problems and opportunities are strongly related concepts. So if we have the detailed analysis and understanding of the problems, we can have the number of opportunities. And amongst those opportunities, we can select the one which will be most effective. Problem analysis is the process of understanding the real world problems and users' needs and proposing the solutions to meet those needs. So if we are talking about the problem plus analysis, problem is basically the needs of the users for which they want a solution, and analysis is basically to get the detailed and depth knowledge of that particular problem. So basically, problem analysis is a process that we can use in order to understand or to have the detailed knowledge and understanding of the real world issues or problems and the needs of the users. And what is the purpose of this particular problem analysis process? The purpose is to build or to propose the right solutions in order to meet the needs of the users. So, to build an effective solution, it is necessary and complementary to have a detailed problem analysis process. This process will enable to the development team to understand the type and the level of complexity and the nature of the problem, as well as the needs of the users. Because this understanding of the real world problem and the needs of the users will directly impact the type of solution we are going to propose. If we will understand the problem in right way, we can build a solution which will 100% satisfy or fulfills the needs of the users. The problem domain must be analyzed and understood. So in order to build an effective solution, in software engineering is basically depending on analysis and understanding of the problem domain. So in order to make our systems a successful software system, it is necessary and complementary that first we need to analyze and understand the problem domain. So if we will have the detailed knowledge of the problem domain, then of course we will be able to build the right solution. So what you need to do is to find the optimal solution for the problem among the variety of the solutions. So the next part of problem analysis is basically we have to find the right and the most effective solution for the problem that we have analyzed to make our process effective. You have a variety of solutions after problem analysis. Your responsibility is to find the most effective solutions amongst the varieties. In order to be able to do the problem analysis, we should know that a problem can be defined as the difference between things as perceived and the things as desired. So, in order to be able or to do the problem analysis, first thing is we should know or have some idea that what is basically the problem. So we can define the problem as the difference between the things, and that difference is basically based on the perceived image of the system or the things as compared the things we desired. So what user desires is basically our focus, and what we have perceived is basically the part of problem analysis. So who do the analysis? The development team will do the analysis. The requirement analyst will do the analysis. In order to get those desired features of the software to build a system according to the needs of the user. So this is very important things as we perceived and the things as we desired. So the definition of a problem can be defined as a difference between the perception and the desire. So the customer desire is basically to build a car in red color, and the design you can see in this particular image. Basically, this is the car the customer desires. But if the development team perception about the car is basically, you can see in the given diagram. This is basically the perception, and this is basically the actual desire of the user. So we do problem analysis in order to perceive the things according to the desires of the users. So problem analysis is basically, sometimes the simplest solution is revised business process rather than a new system. In order to build an effective solution, and that solution can be a revised business plan rather than creating a new plan or a new system. So basically, changing the user's desires or perception may be the most cost-effective approach to address a problem. So, in order to address a problem and to make this approach most cost-effective is basically change the user's desires or perceptions. We can change the user desires or perceptions in order to make this whole approach the cost-effective process to address the problem. The practical experience shows many examples where changing the perception led to the highest quality, fastest and cheapest solutions available. So, we can do the problem analysis is basically to change the user's perceptions and desires in order to get the most effective outcomes. And those outcomes in practical experiences shows will lead us to the highest quality products, the fastest products and the cheapest solutions available.